Champion women's freestyler father, Lee Allen, an Olympic Greco-Roman coach. So, I mean, that's in the genes.
Yes,
but
she's not wearing jeans. She's wearing knee pads. Bad jokes, bad jokes. I got them all night long, ladies and gentlemen. You tell 100 of them, you're going to get a couple laughs. It's a numbers game.
I was talking to Kevin Black, who was in Helen's corner, and Kevin said she's been battling some back issues a little bit, but at this stage of the game, you got to find a way to overcome it. And she's been able to do that in impressive fashion, as you said, en route to this championship final.
2 minutes on the clock. We're underway. Maroulis in the red, Fulp-Allen in the blue. Helen Maroulis comes quickly, just aggressive off the start. Immediately gets a takedown, and she's going to try to go to work on top. She's going right side gut wrench. Fulp-Allen defends, and they go out of bounds. And like you said earlier, she came out right away, set the tone, was aggressive.
Set the pace. Punch him in the mouth first. Attack. That's it.
Absolutely. She goes drag double, misses it, but she's not going to stop wrestling the whole time. Helen Maroulis is she's a goer.
To me, the most important word in wrestling, one of the most important words, pace. Pace and pressure, physicality, P's. Favorite letter in the sport, poise. Purpose.
Perfection.
Exactly.
5 minutes now, I'll have a good one, and we'll have lost it. But preparation.
Position. Preparation, exactly. Another good one. You take
penetration step.
You take care of the P's in wrestling, you're going to win titles. 1 minute.
Precision. I mean, you want to keep doing this?
Get some more people to
tweet
us some P's.
Tweet us your P's. There you go.
50 seconds. That quick takedown for Maroulis, up 1-0.
And looking for a drag here. She's got the elbow. She comes around on the far side. She's going to score another takedown.
Well executed.
Will go up 2-0. And we've got just over 30 seconds to go here. Mark Morris checking in. Always good to see him. PAWR video. Fulp-Allen got some work cut out for her. She's down by 2. 24 seconds to go, and continuing to attack is Helen Maroulis. And what I like about that, she has a 2-point lead. She's, a pretty comfortable lead at this point. She's kind of controlled the period, but she continues to attack, and that's great on two fronts. It's good for her in the way she wrestles, and it's great for the crowd. People here to see people wrestle and score points, and they don't want to see you sit on leads. And look at this. She's going to continue to attack. She's shoving the head down and looking for scores with the last 6 seconds to go.
It's been a great opportunity for me, Mark, to work with you guys, Flow Wrestling, these past few days, and I've gotten to watch a good chunk of women's freestyle wrestling. I've been really impressed. I mean, I think our country has gone leaps and bounds with women's freestyle wrestling.
Absolutely, and then the very first day of the Open was the 48 kilograms in the women's, and I sat there in the morning session and did a bunch of quarters for the men, the Greco and the freestyle men and the freestyle women. And the freestyle women, like you said, they have jumped leaps and bounds from 4 years ago in the 08 trials. The precision is back to the P's, but they fine-tuning their technique. And I made the analogy yesterday that you go back and even no knock on Gable and those guys, but you look back at their technique back in the 60s, 70s, and maybe early 80s, and you compare it to the way guys wrestle today, and it has evolved so much. And that's how I say,
Maroulis!
With a big pancake, Helen Maroulis is going to take her to her back. She's going to get 3 and...
Could it be 3 and 1?
I think just 3. And we got another P on Twitter. How did we not think about this one? Pin.
I mentioned pin.
Okay, well, never mind then.
We'll give him credit.
How about passion and position
passion.
and persistence? Just to name a couple.
I'm telling you. You take care of the P's, you'll win matches.
Powerful.
Win titles. Maroulis in great position here, up 3-0 with 1:23.
Oh, and a sweet reshot. She has a head inside single. Nice defense there by Fulp-Allen. And again, Maroulis, I'm telling you, she just continues to come forward, presses the pace, saw an opening, marched forward, and got another score. She's up 4-0 with just over a minute to go in the second.
It's amazing what can happen. I mean, we can sit and analyze this hours and hours and hours, but you can also simplify it. When you are constantly moving and applying pressure, good things magically happen. You got to keep on moving, looking for angles. Move your opponent's feet. Get on their head. Get past their hands.
Absolutely, and we're seeing that right now. What you're describing is basically the way Maroulis is
just
attacking
keep moving,
this match.
hustle.
And here she goes attacking. She's to the leg again. Head inside single position. She's all the way to the corner. Fulp-Allen fights with a whizzer, and they're kind of stuck there. So No advancement, 41 seconds to go. We're going to jump back to the middle and get a fresh start.
Something I noticed, and you talked about Ramos before, so he comes to mind when I think about this. I'm big into body language, and I'm also big into people that hustle. I want to be the first person back to the center. All those little things add up to big things.
Yes, yeah. And it's the little things like that, just like the little things.
It's good habits. It's good habits.
Absolutely.
I'm going to beat you to the center.
I was watching old, I think it was Terry, it was one of the two Brands brothers, and it was just a funny, very short sequence, but they go out of bounds, and the other guy kind of hustles back to the center, and the Brands brother ran and, like, shoved his body in front of the other guy just to make a point that he got back to the center.
I love it.
Quicker. As Maroulis scores another takedown with 4 seconds to go, pushed the pace for the entire 4 minutes. He takes the second period 5-0. Helen Maroulis is going to win a U.S. Open title here at 55 kilos. And this girl's got great things in her future.